Alright, hello everyone. Sorry in the class that I don't give you the proper TensorFlow GPU installation. So in this quick tutorial, let's check it out how to install the TensorFlow GPU to your computer, right? So first of all, we're gonna install it through Anaconda. So we're gonna use Anaconda, and of course we're gonna create a new virtual environment to install the yeah, let's check it out. I personally will create a new virtual environment and see how it works. So the first thing you want to do is you go into TensorFlow GPU, you build from source, just hit the enter. Yeah, there you go. Then you go into the windows here because we are setting up for a window. So just scroll down to the bottom and then you will see this is the GPU section. So in the GPU section that you will see that now we have TensorFlow GPU. The latest version is 2.10.0. So the Python version support this TensorFlow GPU would be 3.7 to 3.10. So I'm going to choose 3.10. If you already have the Python version 3.10 in your computer, in your virtual environment, so you don't need to create a new virtual environment. If you don't create a new virtual environment and install the Python version 3.10, the compiler and the build tools, you don't need to care about it. What we should care about is the cuDNN and the CUDA version. So we will need the cuDNN 8.1 and the CUDA version 11.2. So how are we gonna do that? Okay, let me first create the virtual environment first. So I'm gonna do create -n. So the name of this is gonna say TensorFlow GPU. Okay, and Python version, which is 3.10, right? So hit enter. So it is creating a virtual environment. So let's say yes to this guy and just wait for it a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna just activate the one that I just create. Okay, so TensorFlow GPU. So now I'm in the TensorFlow GPU here, and the second things you want to do is now you go into the TensorFlow you type in install TensorFlow GPU like this, and you install TensorFlow with PIP. And let's see, from here you're gonna see is install Miniconda. Anaconda is the same thing, so we're gonna use this one. So they said that create a virtual environment, we already did it. So now we're gonna do the GPU setup. So here conda install C conda forge, CUDA toolkit, and cuDNN. So we remember the last remember this one. So we need the let me check it out if this one is still recording. Oh yeah, it's still recording. So yeah, that's exactly what we need, right? 8.1 and 11.2 for the CUDA. So 8.1, 11.2, perfect. So we're gonna just copy this command and we paste it here. Okay, hit that enter button and wait for it a little bit. So yeah, so it will take some time for you to just download the CUDA toolkit and the cuDNN version from the internet. So yeah, let's see how long does it take. Let's see if it takes some time to do the trick. So package plan, CUDA toolkit, and yeah, I'm gonna say yes to this guy. And now it's downloading and using the cuDNN kind of packages. Yeah, so we are done. The second step. So the last step, which is we're gonna install the TensorFlow here. So here you see that pip install TensorFlow equal. So this is TensorFlow CPU. So we don't want to install that. We want to install TensorFlow GPU, right? So instead of that, we're gonna do pip install TensorFlow. So we're gonna do the under hyphen maybe GPU equal. So which version we're gonna use? 2.10, right? Because we installed the cuDNN 8.1 and the CUDA 11.2, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. So 2.10, and we hit enter. So it's gonna start into download all of the package that needed, and you will see that it is installing the it's downloading TensorFlow GPU 2.10.0. So it might take some time. So to wait for it a little bit. Yeah, it will take some time on this one. And next one also include the Keras version 2.10 for you. Just have a look there. So the Keras, I already talked about it in class. So yeah, if you don't know what is Keras mean, you can check it out on the Google. The Keras. And now it's installing. So just wait for it a little bit. Okay, so we basically done, And so in order to check it out if your TensorFlow GPU actually work, let's see the code here. So just turn it up here. So this is the class code, right? So first thing you want to choose, right? Select another kernel and Python environment. So I'm gonna choose the TensorFlow GPU, which have Python 3.10 here. And now I'm in that kernel and we run this part, right? Oh, because I need to install the TensorFlow Jupyter Notebook kernel into this environment first. So just wait for it to install. So okay, then let's connect to the kernel and see. Oh yeah, we don't have OpenCV, so temporarily I just comment out this one, and we don't have Seaborn, so I'm also comment out this one. Make sure the matplotlib, in this environment we don't have matplotlib too, so just let me comment out that one. And anything else? Maybe it's not. sklearn. Oh yeah, we don't have sklearn too, so just comment out everything. Or maybe not, just okay, just comment out. Okay, now we only have TensorFlows and Keras. So yeah, right now we're gonna test out if TensorFlow recognize your GPU. Okay, so we'll run this block of code, and yeah, you see found GPU at divide GPU 0, mean that we now can use TensorFlow on the GPU. And how do you know that is monitor? So we're gonna do NVIDIA MSI SMI, I believe. Okay, by doing this one, yeah. So we're gonna type in NVIDIA SMI, and you will see that here I am having in my computer is the GeForce RTX 2070, you see, and I have like 8 GB RAM of my GPU, and my GPU is now utilized, even though I haven't run anything, it's now utilized 28% of my GPU because some other app running in my computer. And yeah, from that you can start to use your TensorFlow GPU. And if you have a problem with the installation, so we're gonna check it out if what is TensorFlow version, verify it a little bit. So I'm gonna do print TF version, I believe. Yeah, we have TensorFlow version 2.10.0, so which is good. And yeah, so that is how you install your TensorFlow GPU to your computer. And if you have any problem with that one, with the one that the method that I just showed you in the few minutes, I do create a different way, like a cheat code way for you to install the TensorFlow GPU. So I'm gonna show it to you right now, so just temporarily turn off this one, okay? And in this let me see, I believe that I already give you guys the drive in the access to my drive, and in my drive you can see that there's a file called the environment, and this environment is the YAM file. And if you look into this environment YAM file, let me just open the code first. Okay, I'll select folder. You will see that environment, this is a YAM file, and you see that in this YAM file, this is like it is exactly the one is it what it should be like. It will be the same to the requirement.txt file. So the requirement.txt file is the official way of Python where you can install dependency and package via the pip command. But we are now using Conda, so Conda have its own way, have its own official way to install the dependency and packages, and that is installed via the YAM file, YML file, and this file called environment. And in the environment, if you pay a closer look, you see that is also TensorFlow GPU 2.10.0 in this file. And what you do is just install this file, and you can have a TensorFlow GPU in your computer. So how you gonna do that? So we're gonna just open this command. Let's see, and just a second, I will make sure. So here, where's my here? So yeah, so I'm gonna create a new virtual environment, and I'm gonna install that environment files. Okay, so but first you need to head into your environment. Where is your environment file? In my case, it's in my machine learning folder right here. So I'm gonna just go into the directory here, and I'm type in cmd, and you see now I'm in this directory. So I'm gonna just Conda activate first. So I'm gonna activate the base environment of the Conda first, and then I'm gonna type in Conda environment create -f environments.yml, which is our file name, and -r-n, and your environment virtual environment name. In my case, I'm gonna create a virtual environment name virtual environment. Okay, like that. So I'm hit that enter button and wait. Environment oh, that would be, oh yeah, that would be spelling problem. Environment, missing the word "n" here. Environment, isn't it? Okay, so I'm gonna hit that enter button, and you will see now it's running. So just take a little time to run the environment, collect all the package, and so just wait for it a little bit. So in the meantime, for those who don't have like the GPU on your computer, you can use another way, is you use a free GPU that provided by Google, so cloud computing service. So how you can use that? We're gonna use something called the Google Colab or collaboratory. Okay, so how you gonna use that? you go into your drive, because that is an extension in your drive. You go into your drive, create a folder, and then you upload first. You upload your code file into your Google Drive. So here I already upload the convolutional neural network here, and you'll see when I upload, it's called the IPyNB, right, which is the Jupyter Notebook coding format. So I'm gonna open with, you see I have Google Collaboratory here. If you don't have it, you go into connect more apps here button, and you just a few seconds. So you will see that it's lead into your extension, and you type in collaboratory, and you see here I'm already installed. So if you don't have it, go ahead and install it to your drive. And once you have it, you open with Google Collaboratory here, and you see now I'm open it. And so the first thing is, I'm sorry because it is Vietnamese, but I'm gonna guide you guys. So first thing you want to do is you want to go into the second, you see the bar, the setting bar here. So you're gonna go into the second from the left, the second button from the left, and you go into the second from bottom here, this one. Click on that one, and here you see that this is the setting of this notebook, and you can see that now we choose Python 3, right, because we are of course. And then we have a two option here, CPU and T4 GPU. So we're gonna use T4 GPU, which is the free version of GPU that Colab provided for you. And this option is you cannot choose it, because if you want to use this option, you have to actually pay for it. So the 800 and V100 GPU L4, each of them cost around $100,000 I guess. But if you don't want to pay, so you are just using the free version here. So choose that one, you are safe, and you see I'm gonna hit the connect button here, and it's in connecting to the collaboratory. Let me check it out if this one is working. Yes, it is working. Just wait. So see, now I have a connection to the, if you click on this one, I have a connection to the T4 GPU, and you'll see that I having 12.7 gigabyte of RAM, 15 gigabyte RAM, GPU RAM, and 78.2 gigabytes of disk drive. Okay, I think that's good enough. So the first thing you want to do is you make connection from your Google Colab to your drive. So make sure that Google Colab can go into your drive and read the data from your drive. So of course, yeah, when I say that, of course you have to upload your data into your drive, so Colab can read it from your drive. Of course, we have another way to do it, to do it locally. So but setting up locally is a little bit hard, so I'm not gonna show it here. You can read over on the internet, and people will show you how to do that. So I'm gonna just mount this guy into my accounts here, and you see I'm going continue, and I'm hit continue. So just wait for it a little bit. So in the meantime, these guys are going to installing. Okay, so we already have the Google Colab mounted at content and drive. So this now we are working at this directory. So if you have data and you want your Colab to read that data, you should upload your data into this drive, folder, and go ahead and run this guy and see if it's work. Yes, and test the TensorFlow. Yeah, you see it found GPU, and you can check it out. What is the GPU here? So by doing NVIDIA ISSM MSI, no MSI, I believe. Oh, what is the name of it? I forgot. NVIDIA MSI, right? SMI, yes, NVIDIA SMI. So we're gonna do SMI, and we're gonna run this, and see we have the Tesla T4 GPU with 15 GB of RAM, 0% utilization here. And then you can start to run your code. Okay, so that is the way of using cloud computer service. And okay, while we are talking about the cloud computing service, my environment is now successfully installed. So let's check it out. Okay, so you see it's quite many things installed, right? So I'm gonna do I'm gonna check my environment first by kinda environment list. Let's see. Yeah, so you see the virtual environment, which is the one that I used the environment yum file to install. Now it is here, virtual environment. And so let's see if it's work on the VS Code. So we are open this, and now we make connection into virtual environment here, right? And we don't use that one, we use this one. I'm run this. You see now I'm connection to the virtual environment here, and we run this one. Yes, we have GPU here. So in the last 30 minutes I think I'm going to just have a quick reviews on how to use TensorFlow to your how to install TensorFlow GPU to your virtual environment, and starting to use TensorFlow GPU for your deep learning network. So I hope you guys success to install it to your computer. And if you have any problem, don't hesitate to make contact with me or come through my email. My emails I'm right here. So my email is like this. My line ID is that one, and my lab is T3204. So if you have any question, you can reach me using this method, and I will happy to answer questions. So thank you.